Okay, we are live, and today is the 23rd match of the ongoing Women's 100 tournament. And obviously, today the match is between Oval Invincibles versus Trent Rockets. And as we all know, that Oval Invincibles are right now in the race for that playoff spot, or you can say they for the eliminator spot. But for Trent Rockets, I think the journey I think is done and dusted. I think it is very mathematically. I think there's a slight, very slight chance for them to be alive in the race with a win today. But I think it is going to be very tough for them because the way they have played so far in the tournament, uh, their star players didn't manage to put up the performance that everyone would have expected. For example, Ashley Gardner, the captain. For example, Nat Shivaban, England captain. Alana King. I think they have not been that much of impressive. Still, I will say Nat Shivaban came up with some knocks, showed some glimpse that okay, she is in that form, but unfortunately, as the tournament passes by, she has not managed to score regularly, and that has been the main problem. Okay, but moving on, as you can see, let's talk about the toss, and I think it's let me check who has won the toss. Okay, Trent Rockets have won the toss and opted to bowl first. Okay, so now they have to chase. And I think again it will be tough for them to chase because with the kind of with the kind of batters, not only by the name. I think I am saying about the form. In the current form of their batters, I think it will be very difficult for them to chase down around one even 140. Okay, one comment is there from Shivraj Khalid, Trishaji Kawaigi. As I told, me and Trishaji both came for a live. We did a 50-minute live for when the England team got announced for the upcoming ICC Cricket World Cup for Women's Cricket World Cup. Then I told that as Trishadi is on leave for 3 days, that is why she will not come for this pre-match show, but definitely from day after tomorrow, she will be back for the 100 show also. Okay. Okay, but so as you can see in the points table, after 5 matches, Over Invincibles are in the fifth spot with 8 points, and Trent Rockets, although they are in the six spots, but they have only managed only one win in 5 games. So I think with 4 points, it's very very difficult. Yesterday it was a double-headed day. Respect whatever, and the results was very crucial for the winning teams. But as you can see, I think today let's see the playing 11 if there are any significant changes or not. I don't expect such significant changes for Oval Invincibles. See, obviously, Captain Lauren Winfield Hill will be there. I think she needs big innings to prove what role that she's going to play. In the upcoming matches also. Meg Lanning again, all eyes will be on her. I think she has been superb as the tournament has progressed because in the first match I can clearly remember that she was rusty a little bit, but the way the tournament has gone and the way she has managed to make a comeback, I think you have to give a lot of credit to her. Alice Capsey has been named in the World Cup squad for England, so she will like to celebrate that with another big knock, and she has shown some consistency what me and Tushadi have been pointing out for I think for the last 1 year, that she has all the potential, she can win you games, but not in one innings or not one like 2 3 innings out of 15 16 innings. You need that consistency, at least win, at least perform in 4 or 5 innings out of 8 or 9 innings, and think that is how you can build your character. That is how you can build your importance among the team, and Alice Kepsi can have that importance, and that is what she has shown this time around in the 100. But let's see how she plays today. Madison Cap is there, obviously, very important player. We know how good she is with the ball. Even on her bad day, she's good enough with the ball. So again, Paige Caulfield has been impressive with the bat. So I think again, this top five batters will be key for Oval Investors today to put up a good score, because at least you have to give some cushion to your bowlers to defend the total. So at least around 140 to 150, you definitely need. Otherwise, because with the kind of form the Twin Rockets batters are having, I think it will be difficult for them. And then obviously with the ball, you have Amanda Jade Wellington, you have Daisy Gibb, you have Sophia Smalley. I think one of the players who have impressed me, I think Sophia Smalley, she has looked good with her spin, so I think she will be key again. But for, as I mentioned earlier, also for Trent Rockets, obviously captain Ashley Gardner and Nat Brand. I think at number three in your team, if you have at number three Nat Brand, England captain, if you have Ashley Gardner, one of the greatest all rounder of all time, I will say for Australia, at number four, I think you will not expect before the tournament. If you have told any Trent Rockets fans or any Australian or New Zealand England fans that okay, Trent Rockets will be after playing 5 games, they will be in the sixth spot with only one win, I think they will not believe you. And I can understand because what the kind of player they have. I think it is a very disappointing tournament so far from them with the qualities they have, and I think at least they will try to finish this tournament strongly. I think it is very unrealistic that they will qualify for the eliminator. But still, if they manage somehow miraculous efforts and all, I think then it's okay. But somehow it has been very disappointing. So Briony Smith, Grace Rivers again. These two, if these two batters manage a great start, then that will set the platform for both Nat Brand and Ashley Gardner, as they will bat at number three and number four respectively. Heather Graham, another experienced player, so you expect her to come up good with both bat and the ball. Elena King with the ball, I think she has not been that good. We know how dangerous she can be with on her day, but she hasn't managed to come up with some good spells, and that has been one of the reasons for which Trent Rockets has have not done that much well. So this is it. So this is the playing 11 for both the sides. The players to watch out for, that all these players will be key for their respective teams to do well in this game. But if you see again with the current momentum and form, I think overall Invincibles are favorites, and I expect them to win. An easy win for them. And see, I think they will go for a win definitely because more than Trent Rockets, they have, you know, practically they have more chance to be in that eliminator race. So I think to be alive in that race, I think a win very much needed. Exactly. Okay. Let me check if there are any comments. Okay, there are some comments. Let me check. खुद कभी mm, okay, there is no. Okay, Adihat Jain. I have been a keen viewer of Brave Sports. Thank you providing so good content. Please say my name as well, Adihat Jain. Thank you for the feedback. Please enjoy. Okay, is there any more comments? No such comments regarding the game. So that is it. So this is what, and obviously today England has have named a 15-member squad for the World Cup, and it is a very strong squad. I think me and both Tushar discussed about that. I think very strong spin bowling unit they have. They have Charlie Dean, they have Sophie Eccleston, they have Lindsay Smith, and obviously Sarah Glenn is also there. So the variation is there. Left arm orthodox, right arm leg spin, uh, right arm off spin. So variation is there, and everyone can bat a little, and everyone can bat, and that is going to be very vital for them. And obviously, uh, see, the best part of that lineup is that Heather Knight is back, because if you see the way they batted in the India series, I will say mainly, I think they lacked experienced batter in the middle order. That is why it was so much on Nat Brand to, to anchor the innings and then, finish the job for the team. But with now, Heather Knight, in the squad, making a comeback, I think it would be very vital for them to do well. And just think the batting lineup: Amy Jones, Tammy Beaumont opening. Then you have Emma Lamb maybe at number three, or maybe a Sophia Dangley. Then at number four, you have your captain, Nat Brand. Then you have Heather Knight, your former captain, experienced enough, know how to play according to the situation. Then then you have Charlie Dean. Then Sophia Custon can bat also. So I think quality players, a quality side, they will look to do well. And obviously Charlotte Edwards first at ICC tournament as an assignment, she will look to do well. But as I mentioned, for me practically, what I think that I think she will not be more concerned about this World Cup. I think her main focus will be the home T20 World Cup that is coming in 2026. I think there she will, by that time she will get more time to get accustomed with the team and to understand how good the squad is overall, and I think that is where they will he she will go all out. But still, I'm not saying that she will be very casual in approach during this upcoming 50 over World Cup. Obviously, England will go for the cup because, as Tushari mentioned, a very valid point during that live that many England players might be playing their last World Cup. So, when you are playing your last World Cup, you will try to give your best, your more than 100% to lead that World Cup for your country. So, I think that will be very vital. Okay, let's see if there any comment. Sir, ECB is considering this tournament might be played in T20 format. Do you think it's a good move? See, I think if it is in T20 format, I think from realistic reasons, I think it will be good. For because ultimately T10 is not going to be a international format. As of now, there is no such discussion. I hope it will not be anytime soon. But so if this is a T20 tournament, ultimately it is going to help you to understand the T20 format more better. Just think, just think. For an example, the T20 World Cup is in England right in 2026. If this 100 tournament is being played in a T20 format, I think then more people who maybe didn't show that much of interest in the 100 will be more eager to play because that will help them to understand the conditions 1 year prior to that competition. So again, I think then maybe, but I don't think. I think they will try their hard, and that is why they have now been associated with the IPL teams owners because they are trying to revive the league. The league somehow, I think it is the fifth season of, I think, the 100. I think they are not happy with the crowd and all, but still I think they have managed significant amount of crowd. So let's see what happens in new fuel. But I don't think that I think they will try their best to uh, continue with this T10, 100 ball format. How do you rate Elizabeth's captains for England? I think still now I think she has not done anything that much impressive. Obviously, with how England played against West Indies, I think the West Indies series you cannot say that that much of our captaincy. I think if you see the current West Indies team, I think it was bound that they are going to lose. Here and there they can win one game, but ultimately England was the favorite and they played brilliantly. But again, the challenge was against India, and against India they failed in the T20 series and in the ODI series. Even in the T20 series, the matches they won under Tammy Beaumont, not Nashiba Brand. So I think there is some rustiness in her captaincy, but she can be a good one. She can be a good captain. Give her some time. Give her some time and see sudden changes come right in England cricket. New captain, new coach. So let us give that, and that is why I'm saying that don't judge the England team by the performance of this upcoming World Cup. I think for that batch, for that squad, I think the main aim, the home T20 World Cup that is coming in 2026, and I think that will be crucial. And after that, if even after that, if England doesn't perform that well, or you can see England doesn't win the World Cup, you can say in 2026, then I think it will be high time to discuss about Charlotte Edwards and Nat Shiva Brand. But as of now, just after India says obviously didn't that do well as a captain, or maybe I will say as a team management also, including Charlotte Edwards. But I think they will come good in the World Cup, in the upcoming 50 over World Cup, and obviously in the T20 World Cup they will be one of the players to watch out for uh, in England, obviously in home conditions. Okay. Shivaraj, who will win the match? I think over Invincibles in terms of form, kind form, they will. Okay. All right. So thank you, Devs, for the way you and Trishadi always cover women's cricket is just terrific. So through you guys, I have come to know a lot of women's cricket. So thank you. Oh, thank you. That's a huge compliment for both of us. I will definitely, I definitely share this comment with Trishadi. I think she will love it. Okay. Okay. Let me check. Is there more comments? No such comments as of now. Okay, I think it's done. All the comments I have been taken, most of the comments. And one second, let me check here. Sometimes the net system issue. Let me check here. Any comments of that? Then I will take those and wrap up the show. One second. As I mentioned that Oval and Invincibles are going to bat first as Trent Rockets are to bowl first. Okay. Okay. Is there any comment that can take. Okay, there is one comment from Shivaraj Kale. Who is the highest run scorer for both team? I think for Oval Invincibles, I will go with Ellis Capsy. Let's go with Ellis Capsy. More consistency. And for Trent Rockets, I think if they want to win the game while chasing, I think then you have to pick either Nat Brandt or Ashley Gardner. You have to pick one of them because if they don't perform, I think it will be very tough for them to chase down any total around 140 to 150. So let's see. Let's see how the match goes. Obviously, enjoy the match. Let's see how that goes. But as I told earlier, also, I think in terms of current form, I think Oval Invincibles are quite favorite, and I think they will end up winning this match. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in and for all the comments. Let's hope we enjoy a great match. Tomorrow again we'll be back with the pre-show. Till then, take care and good night.